Let's try that one more time. Mabuhay. Mabuhay. All right, that's a greeting in the Philippines, which is where my family is from. My name is Brandon Flores, and I'll be the MC of tonight's event. Mabuhay actually means to live. And so when you say it, you gotta say it with life. So let's try that one more time. Mabuhay. Mabuhay. Okay, I like it. Love the energy. Welcome to the 10th annual Ceremony of Excellence. All right, yes. We did it. You did it. Tonight we're gathering at the ceremony to honor the elite multicultural students who have striven, developed, and embodied the ideals of the Center of Multicultural Excellence. Individuals who have contributed and dedicated their time to the center, the university, and their community. We'd like to acknowledge and thank our supportive Weber State University administration. I'm going to read their names. If you could stand up so we know who you are, but we can save our applause for the end, that would be great. So we'll start with our president, President Brad Mortensen, Provost Dr. Madon Miner, Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Brett Perosi, Assistant Vice President for Diversity, Adrian Andrews, Professor of Teacher Education, Dr. Forrest Crawford, Access and Diversity Executive Director, Dr. Enrique Romo. Let's give him a round of applause. So a few housekeeping items before we get started. If you have a cell phone, we invite you to please silence your cell phone. Restrooms, if you need to use the restrooms at any time during the event, just go out this hallway, hang a right, my right, this way, and you'll find the restroom as well as some drinking fountains over there. If you have children, well-behaved children, says on here, are welcome to stay. But if you need to get a little fresh air, you can go right out that way, the area over there, or back in the mingling area where we were at before, including if you need to take a call or anything like that. So we'll go ahead and begin with a brief blessing and acknowledgement of space by one of our multicultural counselors, Tashina Barber. And following her blessing and acknowledgement of this space, we will have a national anthem.
Thank you for the introduction. Yat and Shea Tashina Barber Yanishya. Tuahana Nishlan, but Ani Bashishin, Ashina Dashado, Kentachini Dashanella. What I've shared with you are my plans in my Diné language. And I'm going to share a brief blessing with you in my native tongue as well as we acknowledge the Creator. Kodo Hojodo Le Shitra Yadith Juhana I Hojo Ni Kaido Nikit Sijan Hojodo Le Keden Hojodo Le Also Hojodo Le Hojona Haslin Hojona Haslin Hojona Haslin Hojona Haslin. That is our beauty, walk in beauty blessing that I've shared with you. In Native cultures, we acknowledge the land every day. When we greet the sun each morning as we rise, when we breathe in the air, and as we go about our day. It is the land that teaches and provides for us. As a Diné, with Ute and Hopi lineage, and as a guest to the territory that has been taken care of by the Shoshone people, I would like to acknowledge their past and current contributions in the caring and establishment of this area known as Ogden, Utah. So, one of the things, we were going to have Ms. Terry Hughes share with us the national anthem tonight. We do have a change up, and we have three little young guests here who are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance in the Diné language. So I'm going to have the three come on up. So the three actually go to school in the Davis School District and attend Navajo language classes provided there. So I'll go ahead and hold the mic as they do this, and everyone can rise as they say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Kaya Eshlatingo, Bestahazogi, Bestahnatae, Shishlingo, Benina, Bitcha Adishne, Hala Ajoba, Dosin Hassin Ye Habita, Kaya Ta Sa'a Nete Dinaa Ye Acher Dahodizin, Dinache, Ajoba, Bitsili. Ber da ochini tam.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And these three little ones, by the way, are her children. So awesome. We'd like to thank Rachel Badali from the Office of Marketing and Communications for creating the video that we're about to see, which highlights the top graduating seniors tonight, as well as a few alumni who were previously awarded this honor. So we will now move right into the video. So if somebody can cut the lights back there.
The most important lesson I learned while going to school here at Weber State is to remember that the process is not a race, it's a journey. Initially when I first came to college, I just wanted to kind of get in, get out, and be done. But there's a lot more to learn, and you learn a lot about yourself. There's a lot of students that believe that they might not have what it takes. I know I started at the very, very bottom when it came to math, and I thought maybe I'll never be able to do what I need to do. But I stuck to the course, and I was able to kind of make it through by using help from like the Math Hub or the Writing Center. So there's lots of people here on campus that are willing to help you, but you have to go out there, kind of seek it.
The best advice I'd give to an incoming college student is to get involved, start networking early, start talking to your teachers, and use the college student role to your advantage. My journey to graduation was a little bit different. My first 2 years I didn't get involved, I just came to school and then went home right away. But now that I have gotten involved since my junior year, I actually do like staying on campus even longer. So last year I was the Asian Student Senator. This year I'm the Senate President. It's kind of crazy going from a senator to managing 22 senators of my own. It's allowed me to help other students on campus that really don't understand that they have a voice here and they can make a difference.
The most important life lesson I learned at school was probably being able to take the things I learned in class and applying it to my career path. In school, I was able to take actually 2 information security courses. So I learned being able to apply the theory that they have in those courses to actual real life benefiting me a lot. I actually applied for a master's program at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, and I recently heard back from them. So this fall I'm going to be doing a master's also in cybersecurity, and it's kind of coupled with management and policy, so I can kind of make it what I want to, and it's going to be great. Some advice I'd want to give to a new incoming student would be knowing when to ask for help. Have a group of family members, classmates, or professors that understand your situation and are willing to help. When you ask for help, it's not like you're incapable, it's more that you're utilizing your resources and knowing how to not burn yourself out during some of the most challenging times of your life.
It was through seeing me that helped me recognize my goals and helped me find my identity and really find my voice. I didn't think that we had, as students, have so much voice and power at the university level. Without my involvement with the CME and the American Indian Council, I would have never known that I could voice my opinions, a voice for my other colleagues, voice for the American Indian students. They really helped me see my strength that I never knew I had. I felt welcome, I felt safe, I felt like I could persevere. I have a 3-year-old and a 10-year-old daughter, and I just want them to know that they can continue to go to school and that it's, as a woman, as a female, that they can persevere too.
I think the CME is important because it provides tons of resources. And it's not just resources in terms of scholarships or clubs, but it's also resources in terms of connecting students to one another in regard to experiences and career fields and identity. As a first generation student, you're kind of like, what do I do here? I go to college, it's a very different atmosphere in comparison to high school, and the CME provided this comfort environment and provided a a journey that definitely uplifted all of my experiences.
The most important lesson I learned as a college student was to keep on going, never quit. Don't be shy, don't shy away from problems or challenges, because that's what's going to help you make you a better person, that's what's going to help you grow. My favorite moment would probably be working for the Center for Multicultural Excellence. I made a lot of new friends there, and they were all so nice and understanding, and they were social. I don't know, I felt like they were my second family here on college. I keep in touch with almost everyone out there. I come visit them once every 2 or 3 months when I can. I go and give Lori a hug because she's my work mama, and she'll always be my second mom, basically. I trust her so much, and I love her so much. I love everyone there.
Advice I would give to an incoming college student is just find their passion, find a reason why they want to be in school, what they want to study, and just find a niche or just several niches that you can feel not only comfortable in with like friends and everything, but just places where you can grow. Once you're able to find something, whether it's like clubs and organizations, the CME, the student association, however else, then it kind of gives you a reason to keep coming big because they're such a huge second support system. After graduation, I hope to apply for jobs on campus, hopefully get something in an advising capacity where I'm allowed to mentor students to stay on track for graduation, keep retention rates high, just basically achieve their goals to be the best person they can be.
My title is Diversity Affairs Officer, and I work for the Mayor of Ogden. So my title is very broad, and what I do is very broad. I do a lot of community education, community contact and connections, and mostly a resource in the city for the community at large. 3 things at the center helped me in my growth as a professional is number 1 is being confident in my identity, and I'm proud of that. Number 2, I would say that it's connections and relationships matter and they can be long lasting. And number 3, I think just the memories that are going to be with me forever, and those are something that they give me that I will hold on to here.
A message that I would give to the top 10 seniors and all of those who are graduating and being honored at the Ceremony of Excellence would definitely be to never forget where you came from. Never forget your roots. We need to remember not only those experiences that we've had in our undergrad growing up, but also the people who helped us to get to where we're at. In my current role as the director of the Gear Up program here at Weber State University, I've been able to give back to the community, the same community that I came from. Back in 2011 when I graduated, I had the honor of being a top 10 senior at the Ceremony of Excellence. It added a lot of meaning to my overall experience as an undergraduate student. We should honor those students who make an effort, who overcome so much to graduate from college and to move on with a successful career so that they in turn can give back to the community. Right, that was awesome. By the way, when I walk into the office and I'm like that, I'm not picking a fight. I'm actually happy to be there. It's the grand entrance, right? Thank you for putting that video together. That was very inspiring. It was awesome to hear about all of your stories and what brought you to where you're at right now. If there is anybody in the audience, I think we have a few in the audience who is a top 10 alumni. I'd like to invite you to stand. Got my man Gideon over there, Lawi. Viviana here. She was also highlighted in the video. Cesar Mas, yes, please stand. There you are. You get your own round of applause. Love it. I'd like now to turn the time over to our director of the Center of Multicultural Excellence, Michiko Nakashima Litsuratsu.
Buenas noches, good evening. How are y'all doing? Great, good. I'm here to introduce Dr. Brad Mortensen. He does work with Utah legislators, Board of Regents, Board of Trustees, and has attended numerous athletic and community events. And he works with the public at large on a daily basis. So we know you're a little busy, but we really want to acknowledge and thank you for your support of this annual event over the past 10 years. Thank you. Brad Mortensen, our 13th president, joined Weber State University in 2014 as an associate vice president for support and government relations. Beginning in 2007, he served as vice president of university advancement for 11 years. He earned a bachelor's degree from Utah State University, a master's degree from Syracuse University, and a doctoral degree from the University of Utah. President Mortensen is married to First Lady Camille, and they are the parents of 4 children, including one who graduated from Weber State and another one who plans to attend in the fall of 2019. He enjoys running, hiking, golf, horseback riding, outdoor water sports, and plays the piano. Kind of wanted to throw in a joke about golf and horseback riding. What is that called? Polo. So, anyway. President Mortensen participated, so we've all seen him. We know he's been here since 2004, and we joined, I think, in 2005. But it feels extra special because he did join us at the 74th Annual NAACP Freedom Fund Luncheon, Speaking Truth to Power, very powerful event. He participated in the Utah Coalition of La Raza, Cesar Chavez Peace and Justice Awards, and supported Weber State's CCEL celebration with a special performance by Weber State Ballet Folklorico. Yeah. So he's been around, right? He recently attended the 42nd Annual Indigenous Voices Powwow, where he helped welcome the grand entry, and where we all celebrated the 50th year of the establishment of the American Indian Council at Weber State. On March 21st, he joined many students in the first ever Multicultural Consortium Town Hall. Many of you are here, right? And although it was scheduled just for 1 hour, he remained there for over 2.5 hours. There was a long line of students waiting to speak with him. It reminded me of a wedding reception, except nobody got married. And so I really respect that because he didn't even eat dinner. He didn't get anything to eat at that point. But in all seriousness, he really took the time to listen, and I know he got to know the students, and I know they appreciated that. As demonstrated, our president actively engages with students, staff, and community to help strengthen relationships amongst underrepresented students. One final example of many is that I sat on a few committees early on in my career, like I mentioned, 2005 to 2008. President Mortensen, you were integral in helping us with a variety of projects and initiatives, like the University Spanish Line, the Wasatch Front Billboard campaign, which featured our multicultural students. That was a first. I'd never seen that ever, and it went way beyond. If you were out there during that time, you would have remembered those billboards because they were very impactful to our community. And you also served on the Oportunidad Committee. So that was a time back then, 2005 to 2008, when it wasn't commonplace for someone outside of WSU Student Affairs to help serve our underrepresented students. So from addressing complex and controversial issues like religion, gender, race, and addressing economic disparities, we look forward to our continued partnership and your resources that promote educational access, student success, and inclusiveness. It's with deep and sincere gratitude and an honor to introduce our president, Dr. Brad Mortensen.
Wow, Michiko, honestly, that's the most generous introduction I've had since being in this role, so thank you very much. I don't know what to say after that, but that was very kind. But it's such an honor to be here with our 10 outstanding graduates and all of you. I have to say that as I've stepped into this role, highlighting some of the things that Michiko mentioned in her introduction, I've truly loved, because while I've been at the university, for now going on 15 years, I haven't always had the opportunity to participate in a lot of these events that she outlined with some of you, the way that I get to now as president. And seeing our multicultural excellence, our Center for Multicultural Excellence really put on display the richness of all of our students and your history and your culture and what you bring to the table in terms of diversity and to find ways to include all of those voices so that we can share together. It's been very enriching and beneficial to me. So I applaud all of you, and just for the 10 of you tonight, as we get to hear from you and celebrate your excellence, please know that we're going to be here to continue celebrating you. Just like we celebrate Brandon and Viviana and others. And it's so fun as I do a lot with the community. I get to see Viviana in her role and the integral part that she's playing with Ogden City, and it's so great to have Brandon back. And I guess you represent the 100th. As we have done 10 for 10 years, to know that we have this rich tradition. And so I congratulate each of you and really celebrate your hard work and achievement to be here tonight, to be recognized. So thank you all for coming. I look forward to many more conversations. That town hall meeting, that was a lot of fun too. I enjoyed having the chance to visit, and we talked about some tough issues, but hopefully we can work on those and continue those conversations and make the campus more inclusive and inviting and welcoming to everyone. So thank you very much and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, President Mortensen. It's an honor for me to now introduce this next person, who was actually a professor of mine when I was a student here. Dr. Forrest C. Crawford is an award-winning professor in the Department of Teacher Education, marking his 43rd year beginning this fall. Prior to Weber, he was with the Bureau of Indian Affairs Schools as a counselor and researcher. His early career at Weber began in the Division of Student Affairs. Thereafter, he administratively served as the university's first assistant to the president for institutional diversity for over 13 years. He is a notable awards winner and international lecturer. His vast and notable publications and research areas include critical multiculturalism, human rights education, critical pedagogy, and community-based activism. Dr. Crawford is known as a consensus builder in our communities and is frequently sought after by many to help frame public discourse on issues of education, justice, and human rights. So please help me to welcome Dr. Forrest C. Crawford, who will now present the Crawford Distinguished Stewardship Award.
Good evening, everyone. So good to see you all, and thank you for the honor to stand before you and be able to present yet again the Crawford Distinguished Stewardship Award.